Today I have the pleasure to drive the brand new Volvo EX30 full electric, and we have the middle range version right here with me. I also drive yesterday the twin motor performance, the one of the most fastest electric car in this class, and it was really amazing. If you want to see that video, I wait you on the channel, because probably the video it's already on the channel. If it's not, will come next day, so stay close, because that video will be really interesting. Also, the version that I have right here with me and we will drive and we will talk about is the single motor extended range. If you want the most range possible from EX30, this is the version you should get. It comes with one electric motor on the rear, 272 horsepower, 343 Newton meters. We are in Barcelona, Spain. It's a beautiful day, and it's a beautiful city, and in general beautiful country in Spain. Great weather. Today we will drive on these twisty roads around here, also in the city a little bit, and I will give you my feedback on the car. Thank you very much, Volvo, for inviting us to drive and to give you the feedback, guys. So I'm super excited. Also, I drove it yesterday and I have to say that I'm impressed with how good the car it is. The price of the car, around 50,000 euro, $50,000, probably the same almost everywhere in all the countries. The difference between single motor extended range and twin motor performance, it's around 3,000 euro, around there, so not a big difference. It's a beautiful car, super nice, super compact. You can drive it on small streets, you can park it in small spaces. It's super nice. It comes with 3 version rims. It has 18, 19 and 20. Those are 19-inch rims, and it looks really nice on the car. It fits quite nice with the color. But yeah, anyway, this is the key. The same as Tesla use, Volvo use the card key. You can lock the car like that, and the same unlock it just like that. Super easy, it works really fine. But the great part is that you can connect it to your phone. That means if you connect it to your phone, you can use it like you use the Tesla. You just come to the car, will unlock, lock for you. You have an application from where you can change different settings on the car, like you can schedule the climatic system, you can see where is the car and stuff like that. Anyway, it comes also with 4 interiors. This time we have the interior with recycled materials, and all these interior and seats are made, most of them, from recycled materials. Also the interior here, something like pets, and you have also like different other plastics and recycled material also. But it looks really good, and what I was impressed, you have to put the key here, actually the card down there, in order to start the car. Here is the button for hazard light. Press the brake, and right now the car, it's ready to drive. All you have to do is just put it in speed. Now, more about interior, material quality, technical data, stuff like that, you will find out in the review video. I made a separate video where I talk about interior, exterior. Check that out, guys. I love the fact that they put the stalk behind the steering wheel here on the right side. So from here you can put the car in drive mode. In reverse you go up like that. So you can see the car come with 360 degrees camera. So you have a nice graphic here that shows you what happened around the car. But you can see also every camera individual, front, back and side. And the resolution is pretty good. I like it. And also the car can drive it, park itself. Actually, it has this park assist, so when you drive at slow speed, the car will see the parking lot and then it will park for you. I will try to show you that also in a video somewhere. Other than that, we have on this version just one driving mode, and you don't have the possibility to change the regenerative power. But I think it's perfect, the fact that I want to show you something. The car comes with one pedal drive, and you can actually, let me put it like that, one pedal drive. You can activate it from here. You go to settings, you go to driving, and you can activate the one pedal drive from here, just like that. Just tap it. You can do that also from the steering wheel. You have different controls here and here, and it's so easy to drive. You can adjust also the steering feeling, firm, medium and soft. From here it's so easy, and I like to use it on firm. And then from here you can also adjust different lane keeping assist and different safety features, also steering assist, lane change assist, and all that stuff we will try to use it as we go in the video. And here we have all the safety features: emergency brake, rear collision warning, blind spot information, and all that safety features, controls, and this kind of stuff we will talk in other video. Climatic system, I will turn it on manual, and I will leave it like that. And the temperature, I want to put it all the way down, maybe 70 degrees, just like that. It comes with a lot of safety features. Now the other thing is that the trip consumption, I will reset also the consumption just like that, and we will drive the car. Just press the brake, go down in drive, and you are in drive. It comes also with Google Map because it has Google built in, and this is great because you have the same features like you have on your phone, on an Android phone. So you have the in real-time internet connectivity, 5G, to this multimedia, and you can see the traffic information in real time, and you can see the map in real time. So it's the same as on the phone because the car is connected to the internet. First of all, I want to tell you guys that I was super impressed yesterday with the suspensions of the car. I talked so much in that test drives about suspension, and I have to tell you, it's really comfortable. The car, it's super comfortable. I think it's made to be comfortable, and it is made to be comfortable and to give you that easiness feeling of driving, and it has that easiness on it, so it feels really light to drive. Also the steering, it's quite precise and direct, and I like that because it's easy to steer, and also at higher speed you feel like you have a good control over it. Here we have to go on the left side, so I try to go in, so like that. So you have that control, you feel that control. You will see that we have some twisty roads around here, and look, you have that control, and you are sure that the car, it stays in the right position. It's really direct. It doesn't have any delay as we feel in other cars manufacturers, and I like that. It's somehow a little bit similar with what Tesla do, I should say. Also in the roundabout, 11 meters is a turning circle. 0 to 100 on this version, it's 5.3 seconds. Pretty good. Acceleration, it's really good. I will try it also to show you a little bit later. And 180 km/h, it's the limited speed. And here on the left side, it's Barcelona. It's incredible. If you come in Barcelona in Spain, I definitely recommend you to come on those hills up here around Barcelona. It's just amazing. You can see the whole city there, and the streets are so good to drive. And this car plus those streets is just a gorgeous combination to have some fun. And on this twisty road, look at this. Man, the steering, it's so direct, it's so good. The brakes are good as well. Over those bumps, you barely feel it. It's just like Volvo really keep that Volvo high quality feeling, and I like that. It feels premium when you drive it. This is important, you know. Look, over this bump, I don't feel anything. I think they are one of the best suspension that I felt in an electric car that doesn't have air suspension. It's almost like you're feeling you have air suspension, but you don't have it. Look, and not only that, they are comfortable, but you don't hear any noise over the bumps from suspension stuff and whatever. It's crazy good. So suspension wise, 10 from 10. When it comes to visibility, frameless mirrors look gorgeous. Also good visibility in the mirror up, good visibility in the mirrors on the side. Incredible visibility. Also the position, you can adjust the seats electrically in every position you want. The steering wheel, it's great. It has a nice grip, and you can feel quite nice when you turn around. You have great grip everywhere, so it's kind of a nice fun steering wheel. I like it. I have to say that I like it very much. regenerative brake, right now we just drive with one pedal drive, and you can also activate and deactivate it from here, from the steering wheel, or you just go here and then you just activate it from there. But it's easier because you can save this button for whatever setting, like you want to have one pedal drive, you just activate, deactivate from here. But it's great because you don't have to use the brake as much, so you just use the acceleration, you anticipate the traffic. So it's a phenomenal feature. Also on those roads, the car is doing incredible, and the electric cars on small streets like this are great. I mean, the consumption, it's preserved, the energy is not like a thermal engine when you consume much more. Here it's doing much better. We'll see also the climatic system, it's on, by the way. You know, all of my tests are made with climatic system when it comes to consumption. And it's silent inside. The sound insulation definitely very good. I like the fact that one pedal drive, it's working like a one pedal drive it's supposed to work. You accelerate, you release, and then the car will engage the auto hold function. So not only that, regenerate the brake, but also engage the auto hold function, and this is really good. So now we should go straight ahead around here. Definitely a fabulous car. From my point of view, I have to say, guys, I like it. I like it a lot. This is the second day when I drive it, and I can give you a better feedback in this video than I was in the yesterday's one. And I can say definitely that it's crazy good. It's a pleasure to drive it. Even in those twisty curves, it stays really good. Look at this. It's really good on the road. It's fabulous, and it's fun to drive. Oh man, you have to test this car if you're on the market for an electric car. It doesn't matter. Just go and test it. Go and see the car. You will see how good it is. And the grip on the steering, the brakes, it barely feels when you brake. It's just engaging the regenerative brake, and then it's engaging the brakes, but you don't feel that. You don't feel the difference. You don't feel when it's changed from regenerative brake to physical metallical brakes. It's so smooth. The transition, it's really smooth. Look there, the castle, or it's a castle up there. We were up there, and right now we go down in the city. It's just lovely. Look at this. So if you come here, you should go up there on those hills. The view, it's phenomenal. And we start driving from that observatory, they call it, and it's just €3. The entrance is totally deserved, but you have to make an appointment. I don't know. Up there, it's super nice. Anyway, lovely car. Love to drive. What else? The steering, it's direct. I tell you, it's right now we are in firm mode, right? So right now the steering, it's firm, and it's crazy direct. Look at the city. It's so beautiful view from here. This is almost a perfect view. A picture there was perfect. Anyway, the steering, I tell you, it's direct, it's great. It's a little bit softer, so don't expect to have that crazy sporty feeling. It's a little bit softer, but it's nice. You know what? I want to go here also. I don't know if I can go here, maybe here. How these guys go inside there? I think here. I want to go also here. Look at this. Oh my god, this is fabulous. Oh man, look at the city, it's crazy. I have to enjoy that for a second, and then we will continuing driving. But I want to show you also the city for a while. Let's see the consumption until now. We have like 17.9 kilowatt hour. Gorgeous car, and it's so easy to drive. You just put it in park, it just stay there. You don't even need to take something with you because it will unlock for you. But look at the city, it's just crazy beautiful. It looks gorgeous. Anyway, I will enjoy for 1 minute and then we will start driving again this beautiful car. Look at it, it's so beautiful. It's really beautiful, it's really attractive. First of all, I want to tell you something. This consumption from up here, what I said before, is not true. Actually, the consumption since last reset, when I reset the car, it's zero. Why is zero? Because we came from up down here, and when you go down with electric cars, you actually recuperate the energy, you don't lose the energy. That's why we have zero consumption until now. That is something that I want to point out because I did this mistake. Let's continuing right now on the trip, and yeah, just simple, press the brake, put it in drive, and just drive. Super silent, super easy to drive, super fun car also for holidays. So if you want to have some fun, if you want to go on trips, I think it's a great car. Actually, this version with long range, extended range, I mean 480 kilometer VLTP are not real, but 350 I think you can do without any problem. 300 in the winter, 350 maybe in the summer, or maybe if you drive most of the time in the city, you can do it without any problem. But let's say for real 300 kilometers is more than enough. I have the same on my Tesla Model Y, so it's quite similar. Now, twisty roads, fun to drive, economical, because right now we go downhill, we recuperate energy back into the battery. It's 90% battery right now, and you will see as we go down and down and down, the car will recuperate the energy. Right now I don't even use the brakes, because if I release the acceleration, the car will regenerate automatically the energy back into the battery. It doesn't have any options to change how powerful to be the regenerative brake, but it's fine because it's perfect the way they set it up. I think it's more than enough. Also, you don't have many driving modes to choose from. You have only one driving mode, the driving mode that we are in, and you have also in this driving mode all the power when you press the acceleration. Where on the extended, where on the twin motor performance version, you have, it's something else. There you have the all you need. I mean, you have also the other option to go like twin motor performance. You have a setting, you just set it up, and then you have all-wheel drive permanently, and then it will give you all the power all the time, so both motors will work in the same time at maximum power. But more about that I talk in that video, in the other test drive with that version, so check it out. Now we go in the city. Now it starts to have a little bit of traffic. Now you can see that the camera up here read not only the traffic speed limit, but read also the traffic signs, you know, so this is also great. It's silent inside, even though there are many cars around. The sound insulation is great. Visibility is great. I want to talk a little bit about the fact that you don't have a head-up display and a cockpit. Of course, it's much more convenient to have one, and it's much more easier to look in the front on the windscreen and see all the information. But in order to cut the cost and save some weight and add more probably range, they have to add everything on this tablet, right? But the fact that you have the numbers and the information a little bit higher on the higher end, it makes it much more easier, because it's directly in your peripheral view, just like that. And then from here you just look right, and you see the speed and all the information that you need. You just look really fast with your eyes, right? And then you see all the information, and then just look ahead. You don't have to go down with your head. Like, you know, on Tesla Model 3 and Y, you just look a little bit lower because it's around here, I should say. And this is much more convenient. You should go and drive the car and test drive and see how it feels for you, and see if you can get used with it. But I tell you, after I drive yesterday and today the car, and I drive in the new city, I drive in the city in Barcelona, a lot of traffic, you have to pay attention everywhere, a lot of bicycle, motorcycle, cars, stuff like that, and in the same time look at the navigation, and I have to say I managed to do that right without any problem. So if in these circumstances you are okay, I think overall you will be fine. And this guy behind me doesn't have patience at all. I mean, it's second time when it's horning for nothing. I mean, you can drive.
200 meters, merge onto Cardiff-Care lane.
And right now, one pedal drive, it's gorgeous. You just release the acceleration and the car will go to a stop. Now, if you want to engage the autopilot, all you have to do is just go once down like that, and then the autopilot will be engaged. But most of the time, this is a useful feature for highway. I mean, this is where you should use it. And if you want to disengage it, you go one more time down, and then you disengage the autopilot. I think now we will go on the highway, and then we can test this out a little bit, so you can see how the autopilot will work. Probably we will try to try an acceleration 5.3 seconds, 0 to 100. It's more than enough. 272 horsepower for this light, small car, compact SUV. I think it's more than enough. It's more than Tesla Model Y standard range have, and that's much more heavier than this one. And it feels, because I own that car, it feels much faster, this EX30 in this configuration. It feels definitely much faster and much lighter, and it feels a little bit more premium, at least over the bumps. And in terms of sound insulation, it started to be better also, the Model Y, but I think this one has that touch, that premium touch on it. They really know how to make cars. Volvo make great cars. The armrest, it's great. I mean, it's perfectly positioned. Visibility, it's good. It's easy to drive. I was worried about those frameless mirrors, you know, like they can get dirty fast and stuff like that. But I think now that I see them, I think they are just fine. You have blind spot technology and all that safety features in the corner. You can see right now in the mirror as well. And here you can engage the autopilot. If you go one down, you can engage it. You can see also in the nighttime the way it looks. I think it looks great. From here you can set the speed. If you want to set it to go faster, it can go faster. And you can see on the right side, on the upper side, it shows you the cars around you. It shows you actually everything around you. And also it still stays between the lanes. I recommend you to have your hands on the steering wheel for the safety purpose, but the car actually in this moment, it's basically drive itself, and it stays between the lane. You can see right now it's doing a lovely job. Look at this, perfect. And you can see right there, the same as you see on Tesla cars. You see the lanes, you see the cars on the side, you see the car in front, you see the green and the sensors, and if it's something around you. I don't feel a big difference between those two autopilot. And even in the dark, right here in the dark, they can see really clear the cameras, the lanes. And the great part is that the car can even change the lane automatically, not right now, but when it can, it will show you two green lines on the side, on the lanes, and then you can engage the changing directions and the car will change the lanes for you. So it comes with a lot of features that also Tesla come with. Now we have to go on the right side here. It's the only lane. And it's crazy good. I mean, it stays really good on the road. It's not a super sporty handlings because it is a little bit like a boat, you know, when you do left right, but this is normal. I mean, when you want to have a comfortable car, you can have also phenomenal handlings and also a super comfortable car. And this car, it's built to be comfortable, to be daily uses friendly, you know, and I prefer it like that personally. I don't know if I can complain. I don't have something to complain about the car and to change. Maybe probably the only thing that I wish also maybe will be nice, but I wish it was nice to have a head-up display, but it's not a must. Other than that, it's really good. Probably I can say it's probably the best in class in terms of electric cars. I think this after I drive it. Anyway, I'm really curious to hear all the feedbacks of the people after they drive the car, because I think Volvo will sell a lot of EX30, probably EX90. I saw it. It's just incredible car, that as well. Look, now we can engage the autopilot just like that. Just simple go down with a stalk, and right now the car is doing the job for you. You just have to have your hands on the steering wheel, pay attention to the road, and then the car will do the rest. And here the lanes are clear, so no problem for autopilot. You can see there it gives you a warning from time to time to have your hands on the steering wheel. It's normal. It has also in the front here some sensors that look at your face and it tells you to pay attention to the road. Another thing that I didn't forget to mention actually in my review video and in other videos is the ground clearance of the car. It's 16.5 centimeters. In case someone wonder, turning circle 11 meters, and the charging speed, it's 134 kilowatts this one, and the twin motor performance 153 kilowatts, so it's charged faster, but from 10 to 80%, because the battery is not that big, you can charge it in around 26 minutes. It's incredible fast. And the single motor, the most affordable EX30, it comes at a price, starting price 36,000 euros. Yeah, let me activate autopilot again. 36,000 euro. This car price here, it's 50,000, around there. And the single motor, the most affordable version, come with an LFP battery, the same as Tesla came. My car, it has also LFP battery. LFP battery are great. So if you want a super affordable car with an LFP battery, safe battery that lasts longer and you can charge it up to 100%, oh boy, the EX30 can be a great option. I want to test that car. It wasn't here to test and to see, but I really want to see that car, and I want to really test it and see how it handlings on the road. Right now the car is doing the job itself. It stays between the lanes. Look at it, it's still driving between the lanes. Really clear, really good. And it's doing so good. It stays so good between the lanes. I mean, it's probably between the best autopilot out there. Now if you want to change the lanes, you can do it just like that, clear. should stay straight here, and then a little bit forward we should go right. But really nice. Even if you accelerate, you barely start to hear. Today it's crazy windy. I don't know if you saw the review video, but I kind of, it was super cold, super windy. And yesterday I drive also faster on the highway, and you barely start to hear over 100 km/h. A little bit of wind noise. Today it's more windy, so I can hear a little bit of wind, but yesterday was super good. I mean, barely hear some wind. And you can see on the navigation, the great part, it's on Google, because Google is live and it can make updates over the air. It shows you where are the speed cameras. How cool is that? In which car? I don't know. I don't remember if it's other car that shows you the speed cameras in the navigation. How cool is that? I mean, it's really impressive, right? Because you have the Google map, you have this possibility as well, so it's impressive. Now again, I want to activate this. Now it's 100 here. I want to activate again the autopilot, and then the car, look at this, it stays between the lanes, it's accelerates, it's braking, depending what the car in front will do. I don't know if I will be able to park the car. I didn't find any parking place where I can park the car and show you the automatic parking, but I hope I will. Well, look, the car is still driving itself. I can higher the speed from here. I will have the hands here for the safety, but look, it's accelerate. When it sees the car in front, it's start braking. You can choose also the distance between you and the car in front. You can also cancel autopilot and engage it from here, from this button, and it comes with so many cool features. Right now it's holding between the lanes, it accelerates, it's braking, depending what the car in front will do. So this feature on the highway, in traffic, it's incredible. And look, I mean, I tested yesterday and also today, and autopilot, it's working almost perfectly, at least on the highway. I have nothing to complain. Now let's try an acceleration here. Whoo, look at this. Wow. I mean, even at 110 you still have push. Look, it push you back in the seat, and this is the single motor, right? 272 horsepower. Boy oh boy, look how easy you get to 120. And you start to hear a little bit of wind noise, but I told you today it's windy, but it's normal to hear a little bit of wind noise, at least when it's so silent inside, and on electric cars it's usually normal. But from the tires noise, it's very minimal. And the great part is that you have a big rim, beautiful rim, and such a silent tires. I don't know how they managed to do that, but great job, Volvo, really great job. No, in general it's a very good, well-built car, and I'm really curious to hear also your feedback, guys. After you drive the car, just let me know in the comment what you think about the car, because I need your confirmation as well. I mean, from my point of view, probably this car next year will be probably named Car of the Year for some magazine and stuff like that. If I remember well, last year was named Avenger, Jeep Avenger, if I'm not wrong. But I drive the Jeep Avenger, and then I drive this one. I don't remember the price of Jeep Avenger, if it's cheaper than this one, but I feel like this Volvo EX30 is better than Jeep Avenger, but I'm not sure the price. If it's a big difference in price, it makes sense. If it's not, then doesn't make too much sense. Now, even here on the highway, if you go from 70, press the acceleration, look at this. Oh, and it pushes you back in the seats. Splendid, man. You have the acceleration. I don't think you will miss some performance if you get this version. It's much better than most of the thermal cars on the street today. Here we can go on the highway, we can go also a little bit of higher speed. The steering is on a firm mode, firm way. Here again you can also set the autopilot at this speed and just drive it, cruise along with it, and then it will wait for the car in front, and then at 110 sound from outside it's fine. A little bit of wind noise, but pretty minor. From tires, pretty minor, and also it feels good, it feels comfortable. The suspension are super soft. The seats are fine, really comfortable. The position in the front, driver position, visibility, everything, it's lovely. Now we can go a little bit faster. You hear a little bit of wind noise. At 120, but nothing strong. Anyway, it's windy, it's super windy today. I cannot make a comparison because yesterday I can't hear any wind, but today I hear a little bit of wind from outside at high speeds, and I think it's because of the wow, it stays good, it feels good in curves. It's so direct, the steering. It feels light, it feels agile. Now here, press it up. Whoa, it's lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely car. Press the brake, regenerate the energy back into the battery. It's a nice cruiser also for long distances, for sure it is, because it's super comfortable. It's great for the city because it's a compact car with great visibility, higher stance on the seat, easy to drive, light, but it's also a good cruiser on the highway, you know? Really pleasant to drive. The climatic system works fine. The car comes also with a heating pump as standard also on both version. I'm not sure the single motor, the entry-level version, if it will come with a heating pump, but this one and the twin motor performance come with a heating pump. This is also the light in the nighttime, kind of the way it looks. Now activate the autopilot, it's so easy. I can definitely say it's like easy to drive as a Tesla, and I love the fact that you have this talk behind here. It's crazy easy, but it feels much lighter than a Tesla. Tesla Model 3 and Tesla Model Y, it feels much more sportier, much more heavier. The steering wheel, it's heavier. The car, it feels heavier, where this one EX30, sorry, it feels really light. The steering, the acceleration, the car in general, it feels agile and light. And I think this is the difference between those. Look, and the car is still driving itself. The Autopilot is the same, and you can see here on the screen all that information with the car in front and stuff. It's really similar, and it looks really interesting.
600 meters at the roundabout. Take the third exit.
And we are almost done with our trip. We have to go outside here, but it is definitely pleasant to drive. It's definitely a car to take into consideration if you wanna buy your first electric car. This might be the perfect one for you. And if you have the budget, you will, I think you will never regret. I definitely not regretting buying this Volvo. I'm not sure about the maintenance, right? I didn't check the maintenance and the costs and how will be made by Volvo, but in general this is our stop here. And we will stop here, and I will definitely try to park. Yeah, let's park. You first of all, you have to engage the cameras, and after you engage the cameras, scanning for slot. You see it says like scanning for slot, and the car right now will scan for parking slots. And then we just drive slowly, and the car will scan. The cameras around the car will scan for parking slots. And then let's see here, maybe you see there are many parking lots, and right now maybe the car will saw them and will try to park. That would be nice to show you that. No, you didn't see any of them. Yeah, probably they should be more clear, but it's easy to park anyway. You have this 360 degrees camera. If you want to park it here, you just park it like that. Super easy. Just like that. You go in reverse, and that's it. Easy as that. And then you just press the park, and right now you're in park. So let's see the consumption. If we go here, and if we go to here, car state, trip information. Look at this, 13.3 kilowatt hour was the consumption. The flickering, by the way, from the screen is not from the car, it's from the camera. The frame rate, the screen looked just perfect in real. 13.3, 29, 30 kilometers driving. And the climatic system, it's on 17, like always, manual 17, level 2 or something like that. So my impression is that you can get great consumption. I mean, I was on the highway. It's true, we get a little bit lower downer from the mountain, but the consumption is still really good. So guys, I guess that was the video. I hope you get some useful information from here. If you want to find out more information about the car, review and all that stuff, I have a separate video about the car interior, exterior, and there I give you more information about the car, so check that out as well. Also, if you want to see the test drive with the twin motor performance, check out on the channel. I have a video separate also there. And yeah, my rating for this Volvo EX30 from 1 to 10 will be 9.9. I think it's almost a perfect car for what it is, for the market and for what it's supposed to be. I think it has that premium Volvo feeling added to it, and I like that very much. Even though they use a lot of recycled materials and they try to make it minimalist like that, I think they manage to still keep that premium feeling. The driving feeling, it's premium, and also the interior feel simple but in the same time premium. And I have to be honest, the seats are super comfortable. I mean, I feel really good on them, and I think even for long trips will be really good here. So I barely can complain about things here in the car. So yeah, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get some useful information from here. Thanks a lot for watching my videos, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It means a lot for me. Also, I'm curious to hear your feedbacks down in the comments. What do you think about the car? And yeah, thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.